State of Play was last week. Um,
Ooh,
in my honest opinion, there was only one game that I was really looking forward to seeing. We'll talk about that later. But
just
it
one.
overall, I
Like,
just think it was average. What?
wait, one including the one
Just
that we're
one.
going to talk about?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there was only
All
one that
right.
I was like waiting to hear from. Because Ubisoft has been like promoting their Assassin's Creed Shadows, but let's be honest, that's 10 years too late. I feel like after Assassin's Creed Origins came out, they should have went straight to Japan, but it's neither here nor there. But let's just get into it. The first one that actually pissed me off, uh,
God.
the Horizon Zero Dawn remaster was announced. We don't need. We didn't need this. Let's be honest. Resources could have been put anywhere else other than remastering this. There are a lot of great games on the PlayStation 3 that I feel like should be remastered, and they're just beating around the bush about it. Um, the only series that
Suits don't see it as viable. That's the only
that's true, and
point.
I understand they're looking at numbers as well. Like they're just looking at, the amount of people playing Horizon. They probably feel like they're just patching the hole here, just bringing everything up to par with, the newer graphics, I guess. But I would love for them to just go back and redo like the infamous series, like 1 and 2, and just put them all
Yeah.
on one disc. I would love to see that again.
Infamous was a really cool game. Very weird
Yeah.
when it came out, though, because
Very.
just the mechanics of it were just very different.
Right, but I love the powers that were in that game. I thought it was creative, it was well done. But what can you expect when you're dealing with Sucker Punch? But yeah, another thing that pissed me off was the fact that, Horizon Zero Dawn is getting remastered, sure. But, like, if you already have the game, you only have to pay $10 for the PlayStation 5 upgrade. Alright? So that's fine. Fine
Yeah,
with that.
okay.
But on the back end,
Surprising. Mhm. Yeah.
if you have not bought this game, you could have picked it up for $20. It's been sitting at $20 for months now because it's an old game. But Sony just thought, we're gonna silently double the price of that. We're gonna bring it back up to $40. And if you want the PlayStation 5 upgrade, you're gonna pay an extra $10 on top of that. So instead of you paying the 20 to get the game and then paying the extra 10 to get the upgrade, now you have to pay 40 plus 10, which is now $50.
Nothing surprises me anymore when Diablo started paying. If you spend $60 on platinum, or I think it was platinum in that game, you get a special mount. That just after that, it's like okay, nothing surprises me anymore.
shit is so shady, and I just hate all of it. But it's just business. That's just how it goes, I guess. But if you're looking forward to this remaster, it comes out on October 31st, so right on Halloween. They also did 10 hours of re-recorded dialogue as well, and they had some visual enhancements. So look out for that on Halloween. The AstroBot DLC was announced for fall of this year.
Kind of excited.
Free DLC, by the way. Also, this is a game that is getting like monumental praise from like everybody because it's just that good.
Real though,
Uh,
I might actually get into this.
Same.
Weirdly enough.
Yes, absolutely. I want to try it.
Like group play?
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
I don't know why I saw it. I was like, yeah, that's definitely gonna happen. Like, I didn't even think about it. I was like, yeah, sure, I'm in.
Yeah, exactly. And I guess PlayStation needed the win after what they did with the PlayStation 5 Pro. Like we needed some good news, I guess.
You know what though? Just it's games like that just come like slightly out of nowhere, where you're like,
Yes, absolutely.
oh damn, like okay, all right, I think that might be something to get into. Plus, it's like just one of those sneaky games where I don't know, there's enough new content on it where you can just be like, all right, that can get me through a little bit, and it's just so different. Like, good
Exactly.
for them though.
And
I know normally I'm the negative one on games, but good for them.
And I'm also, because I just thought it was one of those games that, come attached to the PlayStation 5 because it's getting you used to like the haptic feedback on the control. It's just like it's one of those games that introduces you to the console, but it's not a game that, I would take seriously. But the fact that they actually brought out a fully fledged like game out of this is incredible. And on top of that, to get like a 9 out of 10, and I think it,
Right?
I want to say it's
That's
like a
about-
95 or 97 Metacritic.
Not gonna lie to you, I saw it. 100% was like, yeah, I'm definitely in. I don't even care. Now am I gonna dump 100 hours?
A
into it?
94 on Metacritic and a 9.4 user score.
Freaking amazing. I'm in.
Yeah.
But yeah, the PS5 Pro. It's my only gripe, and for the life of me, I can't remember this designer's name. But the one that we got our black casings for the PS5.
Yeah. D brand.
Yes. Like, why are y'all so late to this? Like, that's a cool feature. Like, it can be blue, white, or green. It did that shit 3 years ago. Like, I saw that, I was like, okay, I'll give it to him, like, cool feature. But you know what that reminded me of? And then, God, I'm gonna date myself so bad here. But Apple, like, they came out, because you and I talked about this, it made me feel really old, but Apple's like, oh cool, you can have a blue back computer, it's so cool.
Oh yeah, I know
Like,
exactly what you're talking. Yeah.
like, bitch, they were doing that in the 90s. Like, what are we talking about? That's not a new feature.
Right.
Like, it just seems like you see D-Brain come out and it's like, my PlayStation's been black
For
since I've-
years. Right. Yeah, exactly. My PlayStation's been black so long that I forgot what a regular PlayStation 5 looked like, because I've been used to just looking at mine since I didn't keep those things on for like 2 weeks. I was like, these are coming off immediately.
Yeah, no. But don't get me wrong, I do like the color schemes of them. Like, I'll give them that, like, cool. They're kind of like chameleon-ish type thing, pearlescent. But like the color side of it, it's like y'all waited to the pros for that.
Right.
Like, we could have, like, the second kind of iteration of these PlayStations coming out. Like, you couldn't have just like developed that.
Well, they
But
did
whatever.
come out with them shells. I do want to say, but they came out with the shells like way too late.
Late,
Like
late.
yeah. We got on a tangent right there. But
Sorry, guys.
that happens all the time. But getting back to State of Play, and welcome Huey. Finally, you got in.
Yay, my hero. Oh, State of Play.
Dude,
Doing good. How about you?
thanks.
Good.
State of Play.
State of Play. Yep, absolutely. The Monster Hunter Wilds got a release date coming February 28th, 2025. That's something I'm very interested in seeing, because I did not get into Monster Hunter Worlds at all. Had nobody to play with at the time that was interested in playing it, so
I wouldn't mind picking
Yeah.
this up too. I thought it was kind of interesting. I'm
Right.
also somebody that never really played the Monster Hunter kind of series, their world. But now that I've branched out a lot more, this did interest me as well.
yes, that's what I'm talking about. See?
I can't
You
wait till
did.
we talk about this next one, though. I'm just waiting for you to get to it. Not the one we need to talk about, but
Uh,
another one, because I thought it was interesting.
There's a game called The Midnight Walk that was announced. It's kind of had like a claymation art style, like dark Tim Burton type esque,
What's
like
in-
art direction. There was no release window as of yet, but it will be available to play on PlayStation VR 2 and PlayStation 5. That game will never see me in VR. No horror game will ever see me in VR, by the way.
I wonder.
I enjoy my
if that's
heart.
gonna- I wonder if that's going to try and compete with, what is that? Little Nightmares. Like, I wonder if they're
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
break
see-
into that market, but it'd be more VR, which that shit'll make me sick. I can't do it, but cool kind of take on a new game, I guess.
Right. Is this the one you're talking about? Hell Is Us?
I don't know. Nope, with that,
Okay.
right now, I don't know. I might
Uh,
get into that one too.
yeah, it's a horror game mixed with like Souls-like combat, and even though I'm not
How
a
do
fan
you
of
feel
Souls,
about that?
yes, I feel about Souls-like combat, but it's still something that it had kind of like the Death Stranding. It almost looked like a Hideo Kojima type game, just by
Don't
the
get me
art
excited
style
about that.
and like just the atmosphere. But it had sword combat along with like futuristic type drone that you can use for like traversal, or it can help fight enemies. Like you can get height on them and like drop down from the drone. Looked really interesting, but they had no release date, but said that it will be available on Xbox and PlayStation 5. So definitely going to keep an eye keep an eye on that for the future. By the end, I think when Palworld had their little trailer or whatever, they were basically just announcing that the game will be released on PlayStation 5. So that's the whole reason that they showed off.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. Nintendo's so upset.
Speaking of Nintendo,
Whoa, boy.
the release is postponed in Japan until Nintendo's lawsuit against them is settled. So that sucks.
Okay. Oh well.
Apparently, I think the developers are called Pocket Pair. I think that's the name of the developers for
That's
Palworld. Let me check that real quick.
That's what I call us when we're the only ones playing on Saturday.
Yeah, it's Pocket.
Get pair.
Oh my god. Anyway. Yeah, it's Pocket Pair that's developing. Yeah, Nintendo's suing them for copyright infringement. So we'll see how that goes in the future. Metro Awakening VR is coming in November, releasing 7th of this year.
Wild.
I would not like.
Crazy too.
Yeah, once
I'm
again,
not doing that.
not doing that in VR. It was hard enough doing Metro Exodus. If one thing that game got right is darkness.
You know what? When I saw that, can you imagine? I don't know if they have this, and I'm ignorant if they do have this. What was that? What was the game that we started?
What are you talking about?
Something by Daylight. What is it?
Dead by Daylight?
Yeah, can you imagine playing that in VR? Like just the pace. Oh no, I couldn't do it.
No,
That would scare me. Okay, I apologize. Go on.
Absolutely not. But yeah, that's coming to MetaQuest and Windows. So yeah, if you're into VR, this is something you'll be interested in. But I did enjoy Metro Exodus when I played it. TMNT, Shredder's Revenge.
Let's go.
Radical Reptiles were released on the same day as the trailer that they dropped, and is also free. So that's another side scroller that I have to play, like something I need to download on the Steam Deck. I gotta
nostalgic.
I play with y'all too much. You know, when you were on vacation, I had a lot
You had time.
a lot of free time.
Days. 9 days. You didn't do nothing with it.
Yeah, I need to give back. I need more free
Right now,
time.
if you want, no, you don't. If you want to get into that, I'll definitely get into that.
Yeah,
100%.
we'll check that out. Huey, has there anything that's been exciting you during this whole conversation? Or
Being in here with us. That silence is deafening. So
Hitman 3 VR Reloaded is coming in December. Look out for that. Yeah, once again, another VR game.
oh my god.
As I have told Ghost, I don't like these VR games. I just think they need their own conference, because that way I know what to expect. You know how much blue balls I got from that Batman trailer that they showed off, only for it to be revealed that, oh, this is just, I don't care. I thought I was getting another Batman game, and Rocksteady was basically apologizing for that Suicide Squad game that they made. But no, it was just VR. I am not, until I can like put contacts on and like literally eject into Gotham.
Man on the patio right now.
Okay. Eject into Gotham. I'm not really that big of a fan of VR. But yeah.
Okay. I'm getting you a VR game for your birthday.
Absolutely not.
So
Next. What'd you say? What?
I'm sorry, I'm back.
Okay, next.
Yeah, Fear of the Spotlight from, I guess, Blumhouse. I think that's how you pronounce it. Blumhouse.
First off, why are they in games? But go
That's
ahead.
crazy, right? Coming in October on the 22nd. The style that they went with was kind of like, it looks like a PlayStation 1 game. It's pixelated, but it also looks really cool. I kind of like that art style, to be honest. It's actually a lot more terrifying, the way that the game was portrayed. But that's coming October 22nd. Also coming to Xbox. Kind of crazy that they're getting into into gaming. What other movie? No, I am not gonna get into that tangent.
Nope.
Next, Alan Wake 2, the Lake House expansion was revealed, set to arrive in October on PlayStation 5 and Xbox. It didn't have a release date as of yet, but that's something to look forward to in October. This is a game that once all these expansions come out, that's when I'm gonna buy it, like a full bundle.
Okay, Remnant.
I have a reason as to why I did that for Remnant, and you also know
you did.
why I did that with Remnant.
You know, my feelings are still hurt. But
Next, Dynasty Warriors Origins.
Kind of excited for this.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I haven't played a Dynasty.
Take a flight, and I was like, "Yeah, boy."
I haven't played a Dynasty Warriors since the PlayStation 2.
My
I'm
only
definitely
fear
interested
that
in
game
this.
Is that the combat's clunky? Sorry, didn't mean to kind of overdo that one, but just some of it seemed like the combos that they threw in. I have to see it kind of live in action first, or like more release trailers. But I am super excited about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm really interested in seeing, like, if this is the Origins, are they just going to reboot the whole series? Because
I hope they do.
yeah,
I'm cool with that. Those games were amazing when they came out, but I don't want to go off on another tangent. What else is on the docket?
yeah. But that, just continue with that. That's coming out January on the 17th to PlayStation 5 and Xbox. So be on the lookout for that. Put that on your calendars.
It's on there.
We also, just a little tangent before we get to the main one. They did come out with some new PlayStation 5 controller colors, the Chroma collection as they call it. They had Chroma Pearl, Indigo, and Teal. Pre-orders will start in October. The Indigo and Teal did look good, but once again, I already have a PlayStation 5. Only way I'm gonna change the color is if I have if I can take the faceplates off. But I'm not coming away from the black. The black stays on. I like the matte black.
I do like it. It is really nice.
The one we all waiting on. The one everybody was waiting for.
So excited.
With bated breath.
What?
We-
Money's already out of my account. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell y'all.
Ghost of Tsushima 2 has been announced as Ghost of Yotei.
Ooh, wait.
New protagonist named Atsu. It takes place in 1603, 300 years after Ghost of Tsushima. So we're done with the Jin Sakai story. We have a new protagonist. I don't know if it's like an ancestor of his, which would also be cool. But it'd also be cool if he's like announced somewhere in the dialogue, like as a legend or something like that. Maybe they have a statue of him somewhere. But yeah, this is obviously something that everybody's been waiting on, because let's be honest, I'm not giving Ubisoft $70 to play something in Japan only for Ghost of Tsushima to come out. And I know it's going to have better combat, better gameplay all the way through.
It's going to be fantastic. And Ubisoft, dang it, the developers for Ghost of Tsushima, I don't know why it escaped me right now, but if you're listening, can we fight? Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Huey. You redeemed yourself. If we could possibly fight Jin in multiplayer, would be fantastic. I'm just going to put that out there. As like a boss for the multiplayer, like in a raid. I think that would be great.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Like clones of him, maybe.
Yes, or him as like the Io or Io, however you want to pronounce it. If we had to fight something like that where we let up and had to have a callback, I think that'd be magnificent.
Yep. That'd be it. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, that's obviously something that everybody was looking forward to. Just can't wait. Just can't wait to see what the multiplayer looks like, man. There's just so many possibilities. They had such a great foundation in the first one with just great combat, just great loot system as well. It can be refined. I feel like there needs to be ways of getting loot faster without having to go through 15 minutes of 15 minutes of a survival, or 20 minutes, however long it lasts. But yeah, absolutely. Very exciting stuff, but only for Ghost of Tsushima.
Right?
The other stuff, we'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. But any last thoughts?
Nothing, man. I'm super excited about it. The one that we didn't talk about, I just want to give them a shout out though. Honestly, Stellar Blade, the fact that it just recently came out and they already have DLC coming, that's a 10 out of 10. I'm really proud of that.
Yeah, exactly. Sony's been doing a good job this year. 2025 is going to be an insane year.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Right. If you guys don't have any final thoughts, I guess that wraps up the video.
That's been amazing. You're my best friend, Cal.
Why?
Because I got to make you up at least once.
Oh my god.
Got to do it.
We appreciate you guys for listening. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an episode. We will catch you on the next video. Bye, guys.